welcome back to Glowsmith Garage. Today's video we've got an unboxing of the Aoshima Hot DNA by Hot Company Toyota Hiace. First we'll start off by taking a wee look at the box. So you've got the van here and the sort of Hot Company paint job. Got your wooden effect on the side there. Hot Company, I hadn't heard much about this company before, and I was reliably informed that they are a Japanese tuner that specialises in sort of American lowrider style cars. Do a lot of Toyota Hiluxs, Hiaces, various American vans and pickup trucks and stuff. When I googled them, there wasn't much that came up about them, but I found a Facebook page with some of their builds, different cars and stuff they've built, and the really 90s style, Euro style lowrider stuff they do. So we've got the artwork here in the box, like I say, the wood effect panel on the side there, various decals on the top there. On the bottom we've got the model built up, so that's what it looks like when it's completed, if you're doing it as the box is, which I probably won't be doing, but the same artwork on the side there. This is number 11 in the car series by Aoshima, and in the back, list of colours. That's your Mr. Hobby colours there, and your usual warnings and stuff, and on the other side, just the same again. So give me a wee second, I'll open up the box and the bags and we'll take a look at the sprues. Alright, so I've got everything out the bags, and I think we should start off with the instruction manual. So here we go. The usual warning stuff on the front. Shows the markings and stuff where you should put the bodywork decals. Paint for your underside, the undercarriage chassis. And this is the suspension setup, it's adjustable, so you can raise or lower the car with the van rather, with the turn of a screw, so you can tighten or loosen it and the right height will go up or down. Interior. There's your parts list there. Quite a few part options. This kit is available in many different versions. There's the standard version, police van versions, fire department versions, a few different tuning versions. So there's lots of different parts that come with this kit that are obviously in the other kits. So next up we'll take a little look at the decals here. So you've got your wood grain effect there for along the sides if you're choosing to go with that. Also got some silver decals for the streaks along the roof. You also get 8 different number plates, so 4 are the same, 4 each that are the same there. And you've got your Hot Company, Hot DNA, different van. As you can see, magic of pinstriping, custom culture, lowrider customs, Paradise Road. Looks like a digibin there, custom car shop young. It looks like very American style decals there. And you've got your little dials for your dashboard as well. And we also get a set of window maskings, so always come in handy. So first sprue take a look at is the chassis. So unfortunately it's all moulded in. The chassis isn't the best quality, but you're not really building this type of kit for the super hyper detailed stuff. Do have a spare wheel moulded in, fuel tank, it looks like your fuel tank at the front there. The Hiace being a mid-engined van, your engine in this section, moulded in exhaust too, and these will be the holes that you screw in to adjust the ride height. Plastic seems a bit scratched up and stuff, but like I say, you're probably never going to look at the underside of this. This isn't a super detailed kit, it'll just be look nice on your shelf. Next sprue, we have got all your interior parts. Your rear seats there, a little bit of flash on the corners there. Your main interior tub, centre console moulded in the inside. That's your rear door card, your gear lever and handbrake. Two front seats, again a little bit of flash around the edges. I don't think this kit's very old. I don't know if they've maybe used an older tooling for this part from the older Hiace kits. So it does appear to be quite flashy. Dashboard there too. Let's hope if I turned it the right way up. Quite well detailed dashboard. Quality of the plastic doesn't seem the greatest though. And you've got your steering wheel, steering column and your rear view mirror. Next up, clear parts. Your front and front side windows. Some vents and your visors moulded in there too. Your rear light cluster, be your third brake light probably. Another option, there's a couple of front headlight options with this, so this will be for one of them. And you've got some indicators and side markers there too. And your other front light option. Plastic isn't very clear on that, I don't know if you can see that, it's kind of textured effect on it. I don't know if that's on purpose or if it's just poor quality of the moulding. Anyway, next sprue, we've got one of our bumper options. So this is the front bumper that you would use to build as the kit on the box. It's reasonably nicely moulded there, got no flash. So it's making me wonder if some of the parts are coming from an older tooling or something. I don't know, there's a definite difference in the quality of some of the parts here. Next up we've got the chrome sprue, so again this is one of your headlight options. If I can find the other headlights, you can see the difference. So you've got your chrome sprue there, it's quite nicely detailed with the, you can see some of the radiator and stuff behind it in the middle there. And these are your other options, you've got just the round sort of standard headlights, nothing moulded in there, compared to these. Split up into a few sections. Also get your front grille in chrome there too. Front fog lights there, and a chrome number plate holder. So next sprue, another bumper option there. I think that's probably the standard front bumper, I could be wrong, but it looks like it. And your rear bumper. Your second headlight option. I'm guessing this section would have been chromed at some point in the other cars. Your rear view mirrors, another front grille option there. This would be your mirrors too. and that's the rear door handle for the rear door of the van. Window wipers, various mirrors here. These are your external extra mirrors. You see them in sort of Japanese vans. This one will go in the back window facing down the way so you can see the back of the van while you're reversing. This other one is also, that would go on your front sort of 3/4 panel as a sort of extension to your normal mirrors so you can see the back corners of the van. You've got your pegs for your wheels there too. These will be spacers or something for your suspension or your wheel parts. Hinge for your back door, as this kit comes with an opening rear door. 2 number plate holders, 2 struts here for the back door, and a separately moulded rear door. So when you build it you can have it with the door open or closed. You've got the hinge there, so you've obviously got the option to open it or close it when you're displaying the van. I like this. I like that we've got tinted window glass for the rear windows. Quite nicely done. I always have trouble trying to tint windows with time of smoke or any sort of tinting paint. Never turns out as well as this. Still have to mask off obviously to paint your trims around the outside, but looks really good. I like how they've also left the texture here so that when you do go to paint it, your paint will adhere. Another little chrome sprue here, so this is your exhaust, so if you're going with the non-standard one, you use this exhaust. Chrome back box and tip, a little bit too shiny for my liking, so when I do build it I'll probably strip the chrome off and repaint it. So a sprue full of chassis parts, so you've got your front and rear subframes there, steering rack, another couple of struts for your rear door, rear differential, subframe, more window wipers and pegs for your wheels. Here I've got your brakes here, super basic brakes, your wheel hubs, another rear mirror, and that'll be your rear brakes. The brakes are super basic in this kit, they aren't even moulded on the back. A little bit disappointed, I thought it would be a bit more detailed, but again it's you're not really building this for the mega details, I suppose. Next up we have the wheels. For some reason we've got 5 wheels here, and if you can see in the back one of them has a different fitting than the rest. These are your standard kind of Fujimi Aoshima fittings. This one is like your really old school 80s, you see that in a lot of really old toolings. You get this sort of centre cap where you just basically push the pin directly into it, you don't have a poly cap. So I don't know if this, it does say Terrano on here, so I don't know if these wheels come from a Nissan Terrano kit, although I had a look to see if I could see any with these wheels, but there's nothing, they don't seem to come with these wheels, so I don't know why it says Terrano but and why you're getting 5. I thought if you got 5, one would be for an off-roader, you would have like your spare wheel on the back of the car or whatever, but can't find anything about it. But yeah, these are Eurostar MLJs, I think. There's another one I had a wee look to see if another make I hadn't heard of. I had a Google and couldn't find anything else about them. Quite nicely moulded, a little bit too shiny for my liking, but if you're going for the whole lowrider aesthetic, then the shinier the better, I suppose. And we've got a little bag here with the usual tyres. Tyres are nicely detailed. Got your springs and screws in there too, a couple of poly caps for adjusting your ride height. And last but not least, we have the main body. This is a big boy, big kit. I was actually surprised how big the van actually was. I wasn't expecting it to be as big as this. Yeah, the body's actually really nice. The only thing is, it's kind of, they could do with having a support in the base here, keep this from warping. It's slightly warped at the bottom there. But other than that, once the chassis is in place, it should hold it, be fine. Your scuttle there under the window, moulded in. Door handles, your sliding door mechanism there. Big space at the back. You can sort of see that it is slightly coming in at the bottom here. It's kind of throwing the whole thing off. You've got your drainage channels here on the top too. So body's actually quite nice. See, other than the bottom section, let's say, could probably do something holding it apart, but quite nicely moulded body. So that was the Hot DNA by Hot Company Toyota Hiace by Aoshima, number 11 in the tuned car series. Quite a nice kit. A little bit disappointed in the lack of details in some areas, but like I say, this isn't, you're not building like a mega detailed race car or anything here. This one's really for the shelf. Good sized body there, so you could go really wild with some paint jobs, decals and stuff like that. Plenty of room for messing about with some custom stuff. I'm really excited to get out of this kit. I've got some plans for it. Hopefully be starting it soon. And yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. As always appreciate any likes, comments and subscriptions. Helps more people see these videos. If you like the video and you like the look of this kit, let me know in the comments if you think you would maybe pick one up. Have you built this kit also? If you have, again, leave us a little comment, let us know how you get on. Bit of a long video today with all the parts in this kit, absolutely huge number of parts. And I'll stop waffling on and I will see you in a future video. Cheers, bye.